You may learn about investing and how to make the best financial decisions for your life on Investor Facts. Make sure you click the subscription button and enable the notification bell if you haven't already. Share, like, and comment. Over the course of his more than 50 years of investing, Warren Buffett has established a solid track record for selecting lucrative investments. Buffett advises investors to concentrate on businesses that are performing well, have less debt, and can produce large returns. Additionally, he advises investors to monitor the state of the economy because stocks that are performing well right now are likely to continue to do so in the future. The third period saw the company earn over $397 million in interest on its $197 billion cash pile, which is over 3 times what it earned a year ago, as reported by Financial Times. During the initial 9 months of the year, Berkshire purchased shared value over $66 billion, splurging over 13 times over the same period in 2021. The 13F asset of the investment firm was worth approximately $296 billion in quarter 3 of 2022, as opposed to $300 billion in the past quarter. In light of this, we will talk about his choices for dividend stocks in this video, and he will provide his thoughts on each stock. The shares are ranked as per their interest in investment. On the list, starting at number 10, the Kroger Company, ticker symbol KR. Value of the Berkshire Hathaway stake, $2,199,260,000 in November. The dividend yield was 2.13%. The Kroger Company is a national chain of supermarkets and retail establishments with headquarters in Ohio. Since the investment firm established its stake in the company with interests value about $549 million during the fourth quarter of 2019, the company has been a component of Berkshire's holdings. The investment had about 50 million KR stocks worth $2.2 billion at the end of the third quarter of 2022. The business made up 0.74% of Warren Buffett's holdings. The Kroger Company is one of Warren Buffett's other significant holdings, along with Apple Incorporated, Amazon.com Incorporated, and Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company Limited. Given that it has increased share distribution annually since 2006, the Kroger Company is among the finest stock companies in our listings. As of November 18, the company paid a dividend payment of 26 cents per share with a dividend growth rate of 2.13%. The Kroger Company was upgraded by Evercore ISI to outperform in November, and the firm increased its target range for the company to $56. Because the company anticipates higher rising prices, market prices are expected to be higher than average. Number 9. Citigroup Incorporated, ticker symbol C. The value of Berkshire Hathaway shareholdings is $2,298,341,000. As of November 18, the firm's dividend yield was 4.71%. The American global investing banking firm Citigroup Incorporated provides customers with related programs. In its November shareholder note, JP Morgan acknowledged the business and noted that big banks are benefiting from higher rates of interest and improved credit rating in terms of sales. Considering this, the company increased its goal price for the share of $49.50 and gave the stocks a balanced score. By the end of the third quarter of 2022, Berkshire had more than 55 million Citigroup Incorporated stocks, which were worth almost $2.3 billion. The firm made up 0.77% of Warren Buffett's holdings. On October 20th, Citigroup declares 51 cents per share net profit. By the end of the third quarter of 2022, 65 hedge fund managers in Insider Monkey's portfolio held positions in Citigroup Incorporated, up from 82 the quarter before. Over $7.1 billion is needed the total amount of these shares. Number 8. The Bank of New York Mellon Corporation, ticker symbol BK. A share of Berkshire Hathaway is worth $2,396,364,000. The dividend yield for the Bank of New York was 3.33% as of November 2022. The Bank of New York Mellon Corporation is a multinational corporation that provides investment banking services. It has its headquarters in New York and operates in all international markets. Despite this, Berkshire has made investments in the business since the fourth quarter of 2010. The investment fund cuts its interest in the business by 15% in Q3 2022, bringing its total share of BK to about $2.4 billion. The business made up 0.8% of Warren Buffett's total holdings. The Bank of New York Mellon Corporation announced a quarterly dividend on October 17 at 37 cents per share, the same as the last dividend paid by the business. For 21 years straight, the corporation has consistently paid handsomely to stockholders. The stock's dividend yield as of November 18 was 3.33%. In October, Citigroup upgraded the Bank of New York Mellon Corporation to a sell ratings and increased its target price to $50, citing the corporation's solid return on investment and increasing estimate for FY23 net interest earnings. Investment fund ownership of the Bank of New York Mellon Corporation increased in the third quarter of 2022 from 38 to 50% of the stock monitored by Insider Monkey. The overall value of this position is $3.28 billion, down from $3.6 billion in positions controlled by hedge funds in the quarter before. Number 7. U.S. Bancorp, ticker symbol USB. Investments by Berkshire Hathaway, $3,136,420,000. In November 2022, the dividend yield was 4.45%. USB, an American bank holding corporation, is called Bancorp. According to Insider Monkey's record, top stockholders increased their stakes in the company during the third quarter of 2022, going from 43 to 52. The aggregate value of the investments held by these hedge funds is approximately $4.8 billion. Ending in Q3 2022, Berkshire's ownership of U.S. Bancorp reached around $3.1 billion, following the stock's 36% reduction in its stake in the business. 1% of Warren Buffett's holdings were in the company. U.S. Bancorp announced 4% increase in its quarterly dividend to 48 cents per share in September 2022. The company's dividend increased from the 12th straight year this year, putting it among our leading dividend stocks. The dividend yield on the stock was 4.45% as of November 2022. JP Morgan increased its target price on U.S. stocks in November with an overweight ranking on the stock and price target of $47. Bancorp offers a favorable view for leading banking equities. Number 6. Moody's Corporation, ticker symbol MCO. Berkshire Hathaway stake $5,997,470,000. The dividend yield as of November 2022 was 0.95%. Risk assessment and credit score services are offered by Moody's Corporation, a New York-based provider of credit and financial services. Among the best dividend-paying stocks on our list, the company has been steadily increasing dividends for the past 12 years. As of November 2022, it has a dividend yield of 0.95% and paid a quarterly dividend of 70 cents per share. In 2001, Berkshire Hathaway invested $249 million to acquire a stake in Moody's Corporation. The business has elevated the firm's status within it over time. The investment fund has around 26.4 million MCO shares, valued at almost $6 billion. At the end of the third quarter of 2022, the stock made up 2.02% of Warren Buffett's total holdings. Together with Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company Limited, Apple Incorporated, and Amazon.com Incorporated, it is one of Buffett's other notable holdings. Atlantic Equities increased their target price of Moody's Corporation to $292 in November after the firm's Q3 earnings, maintaining a balanced rating on the stock. Insider Monkey's database currently keeps a record of 63 hedge funds that have positions in Moody's Corporation, up from 48 at the end of second quarter of 2022. The shares are worth more than $11 billion when taken as a whole. In conclusion, we discussed the top 10 of 6 Warren Buffett stocks. In the next video, I'm going to talk about the top 5 best dividend stocks. Thanks for watching the entire clip. If you like it, kinda let us know by hitting the like and subscribe buttons. Also, don't forget to enable the notification bell so you can be the first to know when we post a new video. In the following video, I'll see you. Goodbye.